Give it a few seconds to come up. Right, I think we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Way for a late post-match reaction for Manchester United's defeat to Arsenal 3-1. Joining me today, who was at the match yesterday, so give him a minute silence near the end of the show, was Ryan. Ryan, how are you?
Bit better today. Bit shite yesterday, but shit happens, I guess.
Yeah, you were there yesterday. You were there. You couldn't escape. You couldn't turn it off. You had to stick it out for, was it like 102 minutes or something like that? I went a lot further than 8 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah, and your brother's an
yeah,
Arsenal fan, so that's just like the second goal. It was like, oh bastards! But then the third goal was just rubbing salt into the wound.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I have a funny story for you later on, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we usually do in a post-match. Talk about what happened. I want to talk about VAR. It has to be talked about. I don't care. It's being talked about. There's no escaping it, Ryan. There just isn't. I'm sure you know exactly what we're going to go to.
Yeah,
But the first half, I mean, okay, did we deserve the goal? First goal? No. But tough.
no, we didn't.
It was kind of like last
And
season, wasn't it? When we played them there. It was all down, and then Rashford just had that, you know, moment of magic. Boom, back in there.
yeah, I mean, like Ben White, he wasn't comfortable on Rashford yesterday. Rashford kind of had him in his pocket, but I don't know. Like when Rashford scored the goal, Ben White, I like it was right in front of me because I was sitting there and like kind of right in front of the goal in the first half.
Yeah.
And it was looking like Ben White was actually backing off Rashford and giving him the space, and you can't do that with Rashi because if you give Rashford space, he's gonna do something, and it's
Oh yeah.
majority of the time it ends up in a goal. So
Yeah, like Rashford just has a good left foot, right foot. He can do it. Like he's just he's just brilliant. Do you know what I mean? And it was a good goal. Like, it was a good
yeah,
goal. Like he took it
no,
well.
it was a good
Ericsson as
goal.
well. You have to give Ericsson credit. Have to give Ericsson credit as well for the assist. I think he got the assist. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no, it was a
Yeah.
good goal, and I remember the goal went in, and I just nudged me brother because unfortunately for people that don't know, I had to sit with all the Arsenal fans in the home stands, and yeah, it was tough.
There was no. I'd be. Oh yeah. I still feel sorry for you. I was even thinking about it earlier on, and I was like, how? Like, how does he do it? Like, we just can't keep getting better rounds when we go there. Like,
Yeah, no, because last year we lost 3-2 and it was at the Emirates. We lost that game. We lost yesterday, which was at the Emirates. So, yeah.
we're beating them at Old Trafford. We're beating them. I don't care. It just these. Like, don't get me wrong. Manchester United and Arsenal. I'm saying it. Is it so far? Has it been the game of the season? It was
Yep,
drama all over. I mean,
yep. No, it's
I
definitely been game of the season so far.
I'm sure Liverpool Newcastle last week. I'm sure that would have been up there, but then yesterday just boom. I
I
mean,
mean, like, you look at the first half, Rashford scored the goal. United fans went apeshit. I could see him across the way in the corner, going apeshit. 30 seconds later, back on the kickoff. Big boot up the pitch from Ramsdale, and Odegaard gets in the end of it, 1-1, and you're just like, what the fuck just happened?
yeah. Do you know what's funny? I reckon the Manchester United fans were still celebrating when Odegaard scored. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
what? Good goal. Good goal. You put all his power behind it.
oh,
Ericsson,
good goal.
Ericsson could have done better. Onana could have been positioned better, but you can't give Odegaard space. Even the commentators were saying yesterday. I was saying, I'm sure you were saying it. Just make sure Odegaard doesn't get the ball at his feet. You can't,
Yeah, yeah,
because
no, you just can't afford to give him it.
he is a good player. I hate the fucker, but credit where credit's due. I'm not going to give Arsenal any more credit. I'll give them enough. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
Then you had halftime. Halftime approached, and just turned to my brother. I literally predicted two things, and I got them right. I said Onana was going to get a yellow card before the match was out for time wasting,
yeah.
and I said that. No, I know I said it before I left for the match, but I said Arsenal were going to win.
I always said 2-1, and you said 2-0.
Yeah,
But either
but
way, didn't get the result we wanted.
no, no, not by no means. But
Yeah, we just didn't get the results that we wanted. I mean, speaking about Onana, I know we can see the 3 goals, and I'm not sure if this is true. Supposedly, Peter Drury said, I was watching the match, if Onana was a folder, he wouldn't be able to save a foil. I don't know whether that's true. I feel like it's not. But Peter Drury
yeah, but
is.
he just comes up with magical things. Like what was it I saw this morning on Instagram?
Was that about
Uh,
when Rashford went?
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus has scored for Arsenal and has broken free from the Devils or some shit like that. But he just comes up with magical shy. Some
And
of
what
it's
was the,
good, some of it's funny, but
and what was the other one? Rashford came to cook, but Jesus cooked for rice or something like that. I don't know what it was.
yeah, no. Like
I
they're
can't.
funny, but at the same time, it's just like shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like should you have go back to fucking BT Sports wherever you came from? Get me Martin Tyler back. Martin Tyler, Ireland Smith back to the FIFA days. So, uh, Onana actually, since I thought you mentioned him there about yellow card, take the 3 goals out of it, unfortunately. Didn't do too bad. First half playing out from the back, we were more relaxed.
Yeah, but you see, I even said this yesterday. The way we were doing this pass, for the goal kicks, you were going passing it to Onana, you're passing it to Martinez, and then you give it back to Onana. Playing football around the back.
And it's to Dallo, then back to yeah, it's a bit annoying.
Yeah, no, it was playing football around the back, and I literally just said, I literally said it out loud. I said, if they keep doing it, somebody's just going to intercept it and bang, go.
Yeah, yeah. But Nelson McGuire came on. No, give him the ball, with it up to Highland. I want to talk about Highland in a bit, but yeah, I mean, he didn't do too bad though. The yellow card, that's 2 yellow cards so far, which like just fucking hurry up, man. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I think
no, what was it? What was it I saw this morning? Onana has more yellow cards for Manchester United than he does clean sheets.
yeah, I mean what do you think of him so far though? Like are you gonna just be patient? I
Ah,
think
look, I suppose he's a very demanding goalkeeper. I mean, I
yeah,
even saw it. Like, I knew it before we even signed him. Like, he is very demanding, and he's a sweeper keeper. But
mm,
even there at times, United would have a corner, and you'd see him like at the halfway line. I don't like when he's doing stuff like that because if Arsenal got the ball, it's too dangerous. But look, I'd give him time, but he needs time. But a lot of mistakes he needs to brush up on.
yeah. Yeah, you're spot on there. It's like was it Lens at Old Trafford in pre-season where he was
Yeah,
on the edge of his box. I think it was Dallo who made the mistake. Then one of their players got on the end of it. But the thing is, Arsenal have a lot more threat that they can do that from the halfway line. Or you know what I mean? So
yep, yep. Like
we
I
talked
just I
about
just I didn't like it.
yeah. I mean,
Like
you can
I
do
know
it
I
against the
know
small.
I despise Arsenal, but even Ramsdale was doing it. I just don't like when goalkeepers are doing that.
Against the smaller teams, you might get away with it, but against the big boys, that can just like it can catch you off guard. Like say, for example, Arsenal are up the other end of the pitch. Oh, not Ramsdale is a good bit on the halfway line, but not exactly. Boom, we got on the counter. Give it to Rashford. Boom. You know what I mean? It could just happen so quick, uh, as well. But yeah, I mean the Listen, the playing out from the back is better than it was with the Gea, but I still don't like it.
Yeah, no, I don't. And
I still
another
don't like
thing,
it.
and I think a lot of Man United fans, maybe even just normal fans, are going to agree with me. But how is Anthony Martial a professional footballer? I wouldn't even put Anthony Martial in Sunday League. He's that shy.
I again back to it. I wouldn't have started him. I mean, look at Hoyland. Like, I mean, fucking hell. Like, why not start him?
Yeah, like that was another thing that
Like,
pissed
I
me
want
off
to
was,
talk about him a bit later. In here.
that was another thing that pissed me off is half time. Like we knew Anthony Martial was playing shit. Even like I can guarantee you, even Ten Hag knew he was playing shit. But then at half time, Anthony
Oh yeah,
Martial was on the pitch for way too long. Anthony was on the pitch for way too long than he should have been. Like Hoyland and Garnacho should have came on way sooner than they did, and maybe, just maybe, it might have changed the game. But we were just too late with our substitutions.
Garnacho done a lot more than Anthony. And I seen something yesterday. Anthony had a brilliant game. I don't think so.
No, he had a shit game. To me, Anthony's a hothead, a show
Oh yeah,
off, a big crybaby, and I know we spent 100 million on him, and I know people are going to be like, "Oh, he'll prove his worth," and he'll be like, "Oh, he'll prove his worth in time." No, he's shit. If he doesn't get more than 6 goal contributions this season, I'd flog him.
flop.
And that may be a big statement, but I'd get rid of him. He's
That's
utter shit.
it's like you look at Jack Grealish last season, season before last, sorry, when his first season at City, he was a flop. But he not a flop, but he had a poor one. He got away with it. Now he's improved. Anthony's been here this season, and I haven't seen a lot. He's a one-trick pony. Like,
Yeah,
getting the ball. And even yesterday, he didn't even do that. He kept getting on the edge of Arsenal's box. I thought, use that left boot you have. Use it. Do something. I don't think he had a shot on goal yesterday.
no, and like what else was it that you know? Like he goes around. I wouldn't say he's lazy because he did press Ramsdale and stuff when they were pussyfooting about in the box, but he just he wasn't the winger to be playing yesterday. He's just shite. Like I'm sorry, but he's shit. Same
Because
with
think of
Sancho. Look, I know Sancho we had the big bust up after the match with Sancho with Ten Hag saying, oh, he wasn't performing in training, and then Sancho coming out with a statement saying, don't hear what people are saying, you can't believe everything what they're saying. But he's another player I'd get rid of in January or even the summer. Just get it,
I'm
get
sorry,
him
but
out of like.
I'm believing Ten Hag over Sancho. I mean, come on. It's a lot of bullshit. I what think, do you reckon, obviously Ronaldo was 10 times more of a bigger player than Sancho. He was just one of the best. Do you reckon he'd be at United for a long? Do you reckon him and Ten Hag will make up? Like, because personally, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, will it be one of them? He'll drop him like he did with Ronaldo, or do you reckon Ten Hag will be like, listen, come January, I want you gone.
Suppose it's going to be the same as the Ronaldo situation, but I don't even think he's going to make the bench.
Do you reckon he'll gone? Good luck. Thanks for.
Yeah, I reckon he'll be gone in January.
Now him, I hate to talk bad about players, but he is a flop. Oh, I'm sorry. You cannot
Like,
disagree with me.
I'm sick of seeing Arsenal. I was sick of seeing Arsenal fans yesterday, but I was on the flight home last night, and I was sitting next to an Arsenal fan, and there was three Man United fans across the way from me, and we were just talking about how like players, Sancho, brilliant in Bundesliga, Anthony, brilliant for Ajax, came to the Premier League, utter shit.
Yeah.
Like we literally all agreed yesterday, the Premier League is just different to any other league in the world.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I just don't know. I'll give Anthony another, give him this season, but he's gonna have to hurry up, or else Ten Hag might have to look elsewhere. And look how much we paid for him as well. If you paid 40, 50 million for him, all right, fair enough. But you paid what, nearly 100 mil for the bloke?
Yeah, 120, wasn't it?
I think it was less. Anyways, either way we overpaid for him.
Yeah, and look, another point I want to get to, and yes, I know the two of them were injured, but are we seriously going to be like playing Leicester City centre backs and
No,
Maguire and Johnny Evans?
have good news. Martinez is fine. I've seen on Twitter.
Yeah, I know. I seen that after the match that he was fine, but
But Lindelof, I don't know. I don't know. Is he on international duty this week, Victor Lindelof?
Sweden even playing? I don't think they are.
So I seen a video and someone was like Lindelof limping, and he was just walking like a normal bloke, like Lindelof normally walks.
Yeah,
So
I know. What was it yesterday? I don't like. Was it? They said a player. I think it was actually Lindelof that he was playing with some symptoms of the flu.
yeah, what? Ser-
Like,
uh, yeah, that's Ten Hag said that. Ten Hag said that.
like talk of.
No, like, our manager said that, but he's limping. What the fuck? I didn't know you could limp when you have the flu.
I didn't either, right?
Obviously, he got it in his foot. But I don't know.
Must have
I
had
just,
a dodgy knee.
I know, yeah. They should be back. They should be both fully fit for the game against Brighton in 2 weeks. Hold on. Are we playing Brighton before? I'm trying to think. Are we playing Bayern and Brighton, or is it Brighton, Bayern, Burnley?
Brighton Bayern.
Burnley away, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's Brighton at home.
Yeah, that's gonna. I wouldn't really say it's gonna be a tough game, but we could lose that. I mean,
Oh yeah, no, easily. Yeah, no, we could easily lose it.
yeah, we could easily lose that game. I mean, Vincent Company was just, I feel like they get slapped by Tottenham, they play Manchester United, and they play like Man City against us. You know what I mean? I imagine he'd love to beat us. They beat us 3
Yeah,
0 in the friendly. And that was a young team, but still, it's Burnley. Like, Tottenham slapped them, what was it, 5-2, 5-1 on the weekend. Got us
5-2.
bet. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Ten Hag said that Saka, I'm not sure whether Ten Hag said it, but someone said Saka should have gotten sent off. I don't think so. Now, again, hold
No,
on. Come here to me. If it was Casemiro,
it would
maybe.
have been a red.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So,
Yeah, but look, to be honest, I'm like, forget about maybe he should have been sent off, but there was a moment in the match, and I'm pretty sure everybody can watch it back. Fernandez and Saka had a tussle. They both went to ground. Saka got the yellow card, but Arsenal got the free kick.
yeah, I was on the watch along for it, and I was like, the commentator, Peter Drury, said free kick Arsenal. And then Bruno didn't get yellow, but Saka did. And I was like, so then he had the free kick. Do we have the free kick? But then I was like,
Yeah,
Ben
no,
White. I think Ben White was taken. I thought, like, Bruno should. No one should have got a yellow then.
yeah, no. It was just silly. And look, I'm not going to beat around the bush, and I'm not saying it just because Arsenal won, but Anthony Taylor is a shit referee, and he should never be allowed referee a game ever again.
Especially a game of that kind of standards.
Like, right, look,
Pick a
fair enough,
referee. Hear me out, right?
Arsenal.
Sorry, what was him?
Like, fair enough, right? I know Anthony Taylor said penalty to Arsenal. Now, when you look back at VAR, now I know we have a lot of things to discuss about VAR later on, but
Oh
when
yeah,
you look back at the
oh yeah,
VAR on the replay screen, it's not a penalty. It would have been the most harshest penalty to give,
oh yeah.
and I'm actually glad it was overturned. But still, like if he's saying it's a penalty and it wasn't a penalty, and I'll argue with everybody every day of the week, it's not a penalty. But
I'll say this when but obviously like I'm sure you probably said the same thing when he went down. When I was watching it, because it all happened so fast, I thought right penalty. But then when you see it back, you're like, no. Were you like that? Like when you're first seeing it, you're like, that's a pen, and then
yeah,
or were you just
like we
yeah,
the way we saw Wan-Bissaka, I wouldn't say he kind of like from our angle where we were sitting, it was like Wan-Bissaka went in behind them and slide tackled him, which
yeah,
in a normal case scenario is a penalty.
oh yeah,
But when they were showing the VAR replay on the big screen, he just tumbled over his own 2 feet.
yeah. I think to be fair, if if Wan-Bissaka didn't kind of try to back off him like that, they would have given it. But because he backed off
Yeah.
and he ran into Wan-Bissaka's leg, I was like, yeah, they could. But then do you know what? I thought it wasn't a penalty. The commentators thought it wasn't a penalty, but I still think it to myself. They're probably still gonna give it because they're gonna find
Mm.
a way to fuck it off. They did fuck us off, mind you. They
Oh yeah,
did.
no, they did, but
But but then you move on to our one. I looked back earlier on, and it looked like Gabriel was dragging him, but still felt like it was too soft. Did you see that back? Hoyland and
yeah, no. To be honest, look, Hoyland's like you and me were only talking about it last night. Hoyland would remind you of Haaland. He'd push back into his defenders to try get space, get the ball, and I think
yeah,
that's what happened in the box. And like I wouldn't say Gabriel pulled him to the ground. Hoyland was probably just pushing back into him to get space, and he
yeah,
he fell, and it would have been again that would have been a harsh penalty to give, but
yeah. I would have been. Joe would have been. I feel like would have been these kind of moments where we gave Arsenal soft penalties, so let's look at this. Ten Hag said that's another thing. No, we should have had a penalty. I seen the highlight back earlier on, and I thought I can and I can see where he's coming from, but it's still too soft. It's not like he took the leg off him or he, dragged them down. Because I think
yeah.
Hoyland went down, but not Gabriel, if I'm correct. Uh,
Mhm.
so yeah, it was just one of those kind of. It was a weird moment. Okay, I've seen softer penalties being given. I have.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah. But what do you think of Hoyland? I actually thought it was good. I think the only, if someone said what was the only positive about the match, Rasmus Hoyland.
For the couple of minutes he was on the pitch, I liked what I saw. It looked very promising. I would
Yeah.
actually start him against Brighton in 2 weeks' time.
Hmm.
But
I do not want to see
we just
Martial.
no. If I ever see Martial on the football pitch for Man United again, I'm personally going to write an email, a letter addressed to Eric Ten Hag to say, get him out of the club and stop playing him because he's shit.
The only time I want to see him on that pitch, or if I don't mind seeing him on the pitch, is when we're winning. But we're winning by at least 2 goals. That's the
Yeah.
or else fuck it. Put Rashford striker and bring on Garnacho.
Mm.
I would take that, to be
But,
fair.
go back there now to VAR. Garnacho's goal, right?
Are we going on to that
Yep.
now?
Yeah, I have a couple of things to say about this.
Yeah, no, I'm
Garna-
happy enough.
Garnacho's goal, right?
Yeah.
From where I was sitting, he was onside. Looking back at the replay, very tight. It was
Oh,
very tight.
yeah.
But to me, he's still onside.
Yeah, I agree. I
And
was waiting for one of these.
the reason I'm saying it's onside,
Just wait a
if you
second,
look
right?
back at the replay, right?
No, 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 look, boom.
If you look back at the replay, right?
Hold on, are you still standing? Oh, yeah, hold on, right, go
Yeah,
on.
all right. If you look back at the replay, and if you're there, right, and you look at where the two lines are drawn, right?
You don't get this stuff anywhere else.
The reason I'm saying he's onside, if you look right when I'm finished this demonstration, right, you can throw
Yeah.
back up the picture. But if you see, right, Gabrielle is doing a Michael Jackson. You know when Michael Jackson does his lean. Gabrielle is doing a Michael Jackson,
This is getting clipped. This is getting
right?
clipped.
Right. He's doing a Michael Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Which to me, his front half is playing Garnacho onside. So I don't see why the goal wasn't given.
He's doing it. Oh God, there's a photo I'd love to put.
Yeah, no,
That's
he's doing a Michael Jackson.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, here we go. Here's what our old friend Ryan is talking about. I want to ask you a question, Ryan. Do you or do you not score with your hands?
No,
Why the fuck is he
Thierry
offside?
Henry did, but we won't go there.
Ah, that's yeah. Don't get me started on that.
That's a story for another day.
Yeah. Do you score with your shoulder?
No.
Well then, his head's on side, legs seem to be all right.
Yeah, but no, right.
His
Look at the
head is
picture.
you score with all right. All right. His legs, Garnacho's legs. If if it was legs, you'd be like, all right, fair enough. I see that he's off. But his head, I mean, it's literally like FIFA where you're trying to keep your mate on side. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right. But no, look at the picture there now. Like, and disagree with me, but I know you won't. Gabrielle is doing smooth criminal and doing his Michael Jackson his Michael Jackson lean there.
I love it. I fucking love it.
And wasn't it back before this? It was in last season when they slightly changed things in VAR. They said they were going to give the attacker the benefit of the doubt. You don't score with your shoulder or your arm, as we said. So they should be giving Garnacho the benefit of the doubt there. The goal should have stood, and then maybe, just maybe, Arsenal's heads would have dropped if the goal counted, and we would have won the match 2-1.
Oh yeah, I felt like we would have brought on Reggie on, went defensively. Swear to God, no. That's being brutally honest. But like, look at that. Like his head is keeping him on. Like, I just don't know anymore. Personally, I don't know. Like, I know. Again, if it was the other way around, Arsenal fans be moaning. they'd be doing exactly what we're doing. Moaning, moaning, moaning. Why? Because they got fucked over.
Yeah, but Arsenal fans wouldn't be getting a Michael Jackson lean like I do. Like,
For fuck's sake.
like as you said, as you said before I did any demonstration, you don't get this anywhere else, and you don't.
All right. Please. Please. Hold on. I have to get this photo up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right, you wouldn't mind doing a demonstration again, would you?
Oh yeah, no worries, no worries.
Ah, yeah, no, just while I get this up. Right, hold on. Right, it's gone now. Call Michael Jackson one.
Like he's literally there playing him on side by doing the Michael Jackson fucking like. In all fairness,
Hold on, right.
like Jesus
Please,
Christ.
come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, this is fucking deadly. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I wasn't planning on doing this, but fuck it.
But that's what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing.
Ryan, one more time, please. Please.
That's his job.
Yeah. What's that? Yeah.
He's fucking there. Like,
Oh, jeez.
fuck's sake, Michael Jackson is dead, Gabriel. There's no need to fucking be his backup dancer. Jesus Christ.
Has to get clipped.
Like, oh, jeez.
Yeah, Ryan. Michael Jackson is Garnacho, and the fella at the front is Gabriel.
Yeah, I mean, you know, typical Cork person getting a high pitch when he's trying to prove a point, but like,
Yeah, just like
in all,
Roy
in
Keane.
all, in all fairness, like, in all fairness now, right? This is Garnacho, right? Nice straight back, you know, nice fella, onside, and that's Gabriel. He's playing him onside.
Heady.
Jesus
Well, here's
Christ.
what Mike Dean said, right? And obviously he's going to agree with his mates because he's gay. Nothing wrong with that. Shouldn't have said that. But this is what he said, right? I'll try and read it out if I can see it. So, Dean says, and not me, Mike Dean, because I have a bit of common sense, I'd give it. You know, it's obviously very, very tight. At first glance, I thought it was offside. There's one or two angles where he looks on and then off. When they put the lines up, you can't fault the technology. They put the lines in the correct place. They wouldn't have put them in the wrong place. His shoulders offside, and that's what they've given. What angles would have been used because because there will be a camera for there and a camera also on the 18-yard line, which they would have used. I'm comfortable with the decision today. Oh my god! So they would have. So if it was a,
Dino, right? Hold on. Very sorry now to do this, right? But it has to be done.
I'm sorry, different
Right.
angle. So yeah, follow that. There's two angles. Take just cameras. They would have given it if 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 so another angle he looks on, but decides, you know what we're gonna do? Let's pick the angle that looks off. Like, 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 I just don't get it. But anyways, let me take this off while Ryan's doing a bit of tactics. Right, who's that? Gabriel. Now Garnacho.
Right. So here's Rashford who's playing the ball to Garnacho for the goal, right? So Garnacho is there. Right? Now you have Gabriel who's also on the same line. But
Yeah.
because Gabriel is doing his little fucking Michael Jackson moonwalk, right? I can guarantee you, no word of a lie, right? They were there in the VAR room. So the dotted line here now, right? That's Garnacho, right? So
Yeah.
for anybody confused, that's Garnacho. I can guarantee you, for Gabriel, when they were drawing the line was like fucking that. And
Well,
they
that's
chose this point there to say Garnacho's offside.
like, like, literally, like, honestly, like, why? Like, oh, listen, because when you
Because
asked, like, honestly, I want, like, I've been, honestly, I'm gonna say it. I looked through AFTV, I looked through loads of Arsenal fan channels to see if they turn around and say, yeah, I thought that was on. But still they're saying, I'm, I'm Don Robbie from AFTV and I'm deadly. Right?
like I don't get it. I really don't. Those
Sorry,
lines were not drawn straight. That man was after a few scoops on a night out Sunday evening before he goes to work to misery on a Monday. That man drew those lines like a fucking drunk bastard.
no, do you know what? Just Gabrielle looked like Michael Jackson, right? So, Michael Jackson, if I can find it. He looked like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
If I can find it. He reminds you of a drunk man ordering his chips after a good night out over the bar. Over the...
I'll have one of them.
And they just like, do you know what? We can just leave it. Uh, Now, come here to me. If it was the other way around, right, would you be saying, that was off, or would you be honest?
No, I'd be honest.
Exactly. See, there's not many. I just don't know.
I'd be honest and I'd say, right, it's onside. Shouldn't have been disallowed.
I just don't know.
Especially if you're going doing the fucking moonwalk. But anyway.
All right, look at this. Nah, no, I won't. I have to. But like back to it. Where is this? This was last season when Nketiah scored.
Oh, yeah. Of course he was the referee. Who else would it have been?
Now, I know our one says on, but their one says off. But I think what they're trying to say is Nketiah's one should have been off. And look, Ryan, look at the second one. Look, where the fuck? Like, how is Garnacho ahead of Gabriel? Please.
He's not because he's doing the fucking Michael Jackson lean.
Like, does that line look all right to you? Does that look a bit crooked? I mean, even if you put that a straight line, he's still onside.
Yeah, no, he's mile onside.
Like, his head is keeping him on.
He's
Everything's
a
on.
mile onside.
Please. Like, please. I'm gonna see me on Twitter later on. We're gonna have some beef. How? Anthony Taylor, you're a bald fraud. Yeah? You should have said, listen, Anthony, go to the monitor, check for yourself.
Exactly. And he didn't even do that.
But no. What did he do? He gave a penalty. They said, listen, Baldy, go to your Samsung TV there, right? The remote controls is beside Arteta. Turn it on, have a look. No penalty. He gives the goal. Garnachos till VAR gets in his fat ear and says, "Listen, Baldy, go back to your TV again. Your remote controls needs batteries, so I'm not sure if you'll able to be be able to turn the TV on." So he says, "Bollocks, right? You tell me what I should do." Well, I have Gabrielle in my fantasy team and Ramsdale, so if you don't mind, I think we'll disallow it. But
I'm
back to the
sorry,
topic.
but I'm pissed off at that. I'm sorry.
I was actually calmed down now. I'm pissed off again. So back to it. Zinchenko. So hold on. Zinchenko is offside in the first goal. Look, look.
Yeah,
Garnacho's
I
on
know.
in the second.
I'm actually so pissed off now, right? No, I was calm, and I'm pissed off now after seeing that. That it makes me want to track.
Even at that, what the fuck? Oh yeah.
It makes me want to track down the fella that tried to headbutt Roy Keane after the match and just bait the living shit out of him.
I would have been like, fuck yeah, you're dead. You're gone.
No, right. If I seen that happen, right, we're just saying now if Roy Keane was in front of me and I saw somebody go to headbutt, I would be like, you never, you like, how dare you go after him?
Oh yeah, I'm surprised. But you know what? Fairness to Michael Richards, he burst onto the scene. Where's your whistle? Where's your whistle? Where's your whistle? Right, let's go with the player ratings. Oh, I
Right,
know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. They have to be done. Andre Onana. Oh, by the way,
3.
that was really. Hey, what's your opinion? What? Why?
Like, yeah, he saved Saka's shot, but
Still lost.
could have done a lot better for. Well, look, I know Dallo was putting his arse for Jesus' goal and Orana went to ground, but he could have done a small bit better. But anyway,
Yeah, I'd give him a 4.5, 4.5, 4.5. Oh no, no, ooh, no, no. Hey, Wan-Bissaka. I actually thought him and Martinelli was a good little battle there.
um,
There was a few
5.
times Wan-Bissaka was just in no man's land.
Yeah, no, I give him a 5. I think he had an average game. Did some good tackles, but as you said, sometimes he was in no man's land. So 5, I think it's fair.
Yeah, I'd give him a 5.5, 6, something like that. Lindelof obviously went off, came off in the 84th minute, but I thought he done well up to that.
Yeah, 5 again.
5, 5.5. Leach.
Made some important blocks, important tackles. 5.5.
I'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6. Him and the Loft a 6. It's only fair. I mean, the both of them. No, I was going to say both of them kept the clean sheet, but they didn't. Dallo, Saka was really quiet, but
Yeah, but
not quiet enough.
give him a 4.5. Like he had his moments going forward, but
I'll give him
he
a
just was
5.
he wasn't there defensively.
Yeah, I'll give him a 5. I felt like I should have brought on Reguilon. I know it sounds ridiculous against Arsenal, but still. I can see why we brought him in now, though.
Oh yeah,
Uh, what's your thoughts on Reguilon? I mean, would you take Cucurella or
No, I didn't. I would have left Cucurella at Chelsea. I didn't want him.
So Region? You're happy with
Yeah,
that?
no, I'm happy enough with Reguilon.
Cool, cool. Casemiro.
He had his moments. 5.5.
5.5. 6. 6. Ericsson got the assist to Rashford's goal. I give him a 6.5 as well. Yeah.
I'd give him a 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anthony.
3.
I'd give him just 5. 4.5. Just to be nice. You got what 84 minutes. Geez, I forgot about Bruno. Bruno Fernandez.
Bit of a crybaby overreactor at times, but that's just Bruno for you.
Mm.
5.
Yeah, 5.5. Goal scorer Rashford.
7.
Same, yeah, say 7. Martial.
1.
I'll give him a 3. I mean, Johnny Evans 3.
2.
Maguire 2.
2.
Garnacho 4. 5.
5.
Rasmus Højlund saved the best to the last.
6.
6. Yeah.
And I know we
Ten
didn't
Hag.
see much from I know we didn't see much from people would be like, why are you giving him a 6? I thought he was brilliant when he came on.
Oh yeah, I give him 6.5. Yeah, good. I can't wait to see him against Brighton now. I might, if they're playing. I'm not sure if their international games are on TV, but I'd like to see more of them.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Uh,
Yeah, no, definitely.
yeah, I agree. I just love the way like I wouldn't just say bullied Gabriel, but like the way he was just shoving back into him, keep drumming, like getting away. It was just like I love it. It's been a while since we've had a striker doing that,
Yeah,
and I love it.
sure has.
Uh, Ten Hag out of 10. Did he or did he not get the game plan right?
4.
4.
And the reason I'm giving him a 4, substitutions were too late.
Yeah, give him a 5. Just 5. Nothing too. Did he get his game? What's the game plan right? Like, did the players get the game plan right? Did Ten Hag get his tactics right?
First half, yeah. Second half, no. Like the minute Garnacho's goal was disallowed, the heads dropped, and we were just caught
Yeah,
lacking, and that's how Arsenal got the 2 goals. But
yeah. If I felt like if the game ended in a draw, we could have get them a, even we still didn't play great, but even at that, you'd be like, right, we got out of there. I'll take it. You said it
yeah,
before the
no,
match. I'll take a point.
yeah,
And even when Garnacho's goal got disallowed, I was a bit pissed off, obviously, as you'd expect, alongside every other United fan in the world. I was like, all right, got a bit, we got hard done, boy, but I'll still take the point.
mm, yeah.
And man of the match,
Rashford.
yeah, Marcus Rashford. Yeah, I mean, if you had to pick, if there was anyone else in there, who would you be looking at? Wan-Bissaka. Oh,
Wan-Bissaka or Ericsson, I'd say.
yeah, yeah, no, I agree with you on
Prob-
that one.
Probably more Wan-Bissaka, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But listen, I think that's that. I think we've covered all of it up, Ryan. Unless there's any final bits you want to add.
No, just need to go calm myself down again. But yeah, and that.
But yeah, I was gonna ask the Ten Hag at the starting 11, right? But no, I think you've already answered that question. Um, but yeah, I know international break starts. They're not playing until next. We're not playing until next Saturday, so obviously we'll have to preview and watch along and post match for that. But I'll try and get a few pre-recorded videos out. I know we missed a lot of transfer window, but I have an excuse. Moving gaff, I mean, so I actually only have this all done. This background won't be lasting, so please just give me a while. Uh, being fucked over and where I ordered it from, taking a bit. I'll be here next year. Um, and yeah, Ryan, thanks for coming on. Much appreciated as always. Nice to have
Ah,
you back.
yeah, no worries. Good to be back. Probably not the way I wanted to come back. But hey ho, here we are.
Oh yeah, well we'll have a bit of content during the international break, and see, I hate international break, but I'm kind of delighted it's here. But yeah, if anything breaks tomorrow or whatever, we'll go live. But try and get a few pre-recorded videos out. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll speak to you all on the next one. Have a good one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one.